one of my best friends in real life is a Roblox game developer. Now, I'm not gonna reveal to you who he is and what games he has made before, because, well, he wants to stay private. Recently, I went on holiday with him, and we've been speaking about games and what games I like to play and what games he likes to make. And during our holiday, well, he came up with a new game and said, "Hey, Jelly, do you want to build a map inside of this game for me? I could use your help." And I said, "Hey, buddy, I don't have any building experience. Are you stupid?" And he said, "Well, Jelly, it will be funny, right?" And I agree. It's gonna be funny. Today, I'm in Roblox Studio. This is basically the platform you use to build Roblox games. Now, unfortunately, this game is not out yet. It's gonna be big, though. It's gonna be really big. I can't really tell you what it is exactly. All I can say is that it might have something to do with hide and seek and props. That's all I can say. Over there in the distance, you can see some maps that have already been created for this game. And then this is my area. I don't even know how to build in Roblox. Like, I'm gonna have to look up tutorials and stuff. They actually gave me access to literally everything. So if something goes wrong, I might destroy their game. But anyway, I don't want this to be an ordinary map. I want this map to be funny, relatable, and when kids play it, I want them to think, "Oh man, this feels like home." And I've been thinking a lot about what the map should look like and what it should be. Should we build a school? Should we build a house? Should we build a bedroom? And then, while I was sitting on the toilet, I thought of something genius. We are building the Skibidi toilet map. Without the Skibidi part, because that would be copyright infringement. We're building a toilet map, a meme toilet map. What a great idea! I think I can load in random toilets. Like, for example, here, a bathroom toilet. There we go. We have a toilet. All right, so on this empty canvas, what I want to build is basically a giant bathroom. So we're going to be using some of these blocks for that. It's essentially going to be a public bathroom that you see sometimes in schools or at malls. The walls on the outside are going to be white-ish, yeah? But the walls on the inside, they're going to be very brown. We have our first wall. A beautiful white wall. All right, this is definitely not gonna be easy. So how about we start with building a rough area? Okay, I don't actually know how to build a floor. So we're just gonna be using essentially a giant block as a floor. I don't know if that'll work, but we're gonna give it a try. Now remember, I said the game is something like a hide and seek, so obviously we're gonna need hiding spots, guys. Here we'll have a little sink area with a toilet in here, a toilet in there, an entry with a couple of mirrors. I think that is looking like a pretty good toilet. Now, what we can do is essentially copy paste this and put it on the other side. Okay, all right. That's our little public bathroom house. Obviously, it doesn't have a roof yet. We're gonna need to work on that. And it doesn't have any interior blocks. We're also gonna need to work on that. But hey, this is 5 minutes in, guys. 5 minutes in. All right, I think in the middle of our map, I would like to see a giant poop. What? Yes, a giant poop. So let's go ahead and grab one of these blocks right here on the side and put this one somewhere in the middle of our map. This is gonna be basically something like a fountain, but then it's essentially a chocolate poop fountain. How do you make a fountain, bro? All right, that thing goes in the middle, something like that. Oh, material. I can change the material color. Aha! So we're gonna turn this into a fountain statue thing. It'll be a good place to hide. So this is gonna be, I don't know, like a concrete pole. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a poop. I don't know if that's a good idea, but we're just gonna grab it in as an idea for now. This is basically the giant poop statue. Oh, look at that. All right, giant poop map. So toilets on the left, and on the right side, what do we get? We get porta potties, of course. Is there such a thing, porta potty? Okay, there are porta potty versions. Like, for example, this one. But, you know, I thought it would be funny. You know when you go to like a music party, a festival, and there's porta potties on the outside, right? We could have a little corner with a couple of private porta potties. And they're all good hiding spots, right? I think that makes sense. And essentially, these are just gonna be like in the bush. You know what I mean? Okay, all right. We got a little porta potty area. All right, these toilets are definitely gonna be placeholders for now, but we're just gonna put them in for the idea. I've just texted the game developer to start giving me things that he wants. Like, for example, replacement parts for the porta potties. We could also be using dumpsters, make a dumpster corner instead. I'm actually kind of happy with how this is turning out. Now, what I want to do next is I want to work on some kind of road. Let's actually use this, and we're basically gonna create little steps. Can I make them smaller? Size. Ooh, no, I can't. How do I create like steps? You know what I mean? Like a path. Maybe I need a brush or something. Can you do that? If I add a dirt path. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't really know how that works. Is it an image it uses? Well, they might not be happy with that I'm using assets, but hey, it is what it is. Oh wait, they added props. Oh, these are great. Dude, look at that toilet. Dude, yes. All right, we're gonna be removing these toilets. Those are so much better. And sit down. I just realized my walls are really like narrow. Whoa. Okay, we got some toilets, and then copy paste. We got some more toilets going for us. Dude, I cannot wait to see the end result of this. It's gonna be totally lit. I don't really like this part though. The what is it called? The path. How does it work? Texture. It's a custom texture. I don't know if that will be accepted by them. We might have to try it anyway. But yeah, I'm just gonna build how I imagine a really cool map to be. And then if they want to adjust things or just delete the whole thing, then they can do that, technically. All right, we got some sinks. Just like realizing how big these props are. This one is feeling a little small to me. You know what I mean? My original idea was a bunch of sinks. A bunch. I mean, this is a public bathroom, you know? We need more, but it doesn't really make sense to only have 2 toilets then. Oh, they gave us a dumpster. All right, we're putting some of these dumpsters down. Can we change color on them? I don't think so, right? This is not that bad, right? All right, so we have a dirt path block here. What if instead of a dirt path, these are poop stains? Think about it, huh? Yeah, those are poop stains, guys. That's great. All right, we loaded in a bathroom mirror. Don't know if this one will work. We're just doing it as an example. I guess we need 3 of them then. We need a roof for this. Again, it's not final, but I think before I waste like a million years making things final, I just show it to them that this is an idea and I get them their own designers to essentially make sure it looks like something else in the game. Does that make sense? Because I feel like this is a bit harder than I thought. Respect to game designers, guys. Respect to game designers. I do have an idea, though. So we have our toilets, right? We have 1 toilet with poop here. We have a regular toilet here. These obviously need doors. We need decoration here. We need, like, female on this side, male on this side. But what if the male area right here has, I don't know, instead of the toilet, an area to go underground, and then underneath the map, we'll have a tunnel system going to something over here. But the question is, what's gonna be over here? So we have our porta potty dumpster area. We have our public toilet area. What is gonna be here? Spicy food? Poop party. Poop party. I spoke about festival, right? This is gonna be the party area. Oh, the game's freezing. Oh no. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. They didn't destroy the game. Uh-oh. All right, this is where we're gonna build a little stadium. We'll have a slight behind the scenes area as well. I just thought of something. Something like this will be cool. Okay, let's try it. So we've got some steps for our entrance. Need them to be bigger. Why would there be an entrance at the front? It doesn't make sense. We're gonna do an entrance on the side. I mean, this would be a scary hiding spot. And that kind of makes it better, doesn't it? Oh, it's literally perfect. It's literally perfect. Okay, yeah, this is looking pretty good. These bad boys are gonna be made from a different color, and they're gonna be glass. All right, we are gonna create a border around that, though. Can we create a nice looking edge? Or is it not possible? It's just a bit glitchy, isn't it? All right, we'll just continue it. I don't know how to fix the glitchiness of it. Maybe they can tell me on how to create a nice looking edge around it. For now, I think this works. All right, we got a little table as a DJ booth. I mean, it's looking sick. I think the idea of this map, I kind of like it. I hope they go with it. That is our DJing booth. We definitely need some DJ props. Can work on that later, but for now, we're just gonna put 2 discs here, making it look like DJ discs, right? Get it? Just make sure it's in the center. I think that's about center. Wow. Definitely gonna need some speakers though. So let's build one real quick. And there we go. It's hanging from the ceiling, boys. We got a speaker hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, that looks so good. Okay, guys, I just realized something. This right here is so much cooler than just deserving a side piece. Therefore, I think it should be the center point of this map. The fountain. What is the fountain good for? You You know what I'm saying? We're gonna change things around. We're gonna change things around. The center of our map, why is rotating not working? Is gonna be the festival. This is the island of the poop festival. It makes sense. Hey.
Hello.
Do you trust me to do this?
Yeah.
A few moments later.
Okay, I think I'm finished building for now. The developer really liked my idea of the poop festival. Here, we've got our party area with a DJ booth, some speakers. This is gonna be a behind the scenes area, which is not finished yet. It'll be like VIP-ish. It'll be right behind the toilets. And inside of these toilets, we will have a secret entrance to go downstairs through the toilet to the underside of the map, where we'll have a sewage that you can walk through. It's another great place to hide. And the sewage actually goes from the toilet to the dumpster area. That's where it comes up, so it'll be somewhere over here. And then we'll have a little food stall area. It's very unfinished right now, but I'm gonna leave it here. Hopefully this makes it to the game. Thanks for watching.